And Cameron Cox is live in Houston. And Cam, the hometown kid, he really hurt us tonight, right?
Monique, you are spot on. You know, this loss really stings for ASU. So much hype coming into this season. National championship expectations. Believe it or not, those are still intact despite the loss, but it sure doesn't sound or feel that way.
We give credit to Coach Sumlin and their staff, especially their defensive staff, did a tremendous job, and obviously we couldn't do much offensively.
The look on fans' faces says it all. The numbers are even worse. ASU failed to reach 20 points for only the third time under Todd Graham and offensive coordinator Mike Norvell. Plus, they allowed 9 sacks, the most in the Graham era.
Definitely got to give a lot of credit to their pass rush. They did a good job. We were prepared for it. We knew the type of opponent that we were going against. There were some flashes of us doing some good things, running the ball and moving the ball down the field fast. But at the end of the day, we didn't come out ahead, and we got to move forward from it.
Defense kept them in the game, but they couldn't contain Saguaro's own Christian Kirk. The freshman had 224 total yards. ASU only 272.
It came down to us, making mistakes. I mean, obviously he had a couple good runs, but if you look back at those plays, there's missed tackles, and that's something that's a critical error in our defense and something that will get fixed.
The cliche is to say, put this one behind you quickly. And that's exactly what ASU plans to do.
It's a new week. Starting tomorrow, we have a new mindset, and we got to put this behind us because we have way too much investment to worry about this moving on.
ASU fans, take a deep breath. Relax. Their goals are still out in front of them, but here's the bottom line. That offense has to get going. Here's the good news. They have 2 so-called easier games at home, next against Cal Poly and then New Mexico before their Pac-12 opener against USC. In Houston with the Sun Devils, Cameron Cox, 12 Sports.
All right, thanks, Cam.
ASU! ASU! ASU!
Loud and proud.
Go! Devils! Go! Devils!
From the plane ride in.
ASU! Go! Devils! Go! Devils!
To the evening pep rally. Houston, you have a problem. Sun Devil Nation has arrived.
Let's go Devils! Let's go Devils!
But let's be real. Texas A&M is only 100 miles from NRG Stadium, so the crowd will be very pro-Aggies. But that doesn't bother ASU.
The fan base and that A&M has here, and it's going to be a big-time atmosphere, and we'll find out exactly where we're at. When you're trying to get better, the only way you can do that is to play the best, and so that's why we're here.
So how did the fans see this one playing out?
42 to nothing.
ASU 34, Texas A&M 24. I feel like we're twice as better.
What's your prediction?
Pain for that weak secondary.
Hey, kickoff is at 4 o'clock between the Aggies and Sun Devils. All right, guys, simple question. Who's going to win?
ASU! ASU! ASU!
I don't know why we even asked. In Houston with the Sun Devils, Cameron Cox, 12 Sports.
Cameron's been tweeting about his adventures with Sun Devil Nation. Here are 2 videos he posted on the plane from Phoenix to Houston during a stopover in Albuquerque. 85% of the passengers were ASU fans, all chanting for the maroon and gold.
Coop, welcome to Houston, Texas. Right behind me, NRG Stadium, of course, home of the Houston Texans. Tomorrow night, that place will be rocking, full of Texas A&M and ASU fans. Many believe this will be like a home game for the Aggies because their campus is only 100 miles from here. But not if Sun Devil Nation has something to say about it.
Go! Devils! Go! Devils! Go! Devils!
Check out my plane ride this morning. 130 loud ASU fans singing the fight song all the way from Tempe to Houston. But to be real, plan for a very pro-Aggie crowd tomorrow night. But that's okay for ASU because they've prepared for it.
Obviously, the fan base and that A&M has here, and it's going to be a big-time atmosphere, and we'll find out exactly where we're at.
Texas A&M travels really well. I know that from me being from Texas, and I'm just excited. I think I play better when I'm on an away game with the crowd going crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a hostile crowd. We know that, and we know it's an away game for them too. But we're really excited.
Hey, you like stats? Here's a fun stat for you. ASU has never beaten an SEC school. 0-4 all time. How about rewrite history? That's a perfect way to start the college football season. In Houston with the Sun Devils, Cameron Cox, 12 Sports. Coop, welcome back to Houston, Texas, NRG Stadium right behind me. This isn't your typical week 1 matchup. ASU comes in with national championship expectations. Texas A&M, they're not even ranked, but you can throw all that out come game time, and players are ready to hit the field.
There's a lot of anticipation towards a home opener, you know, no matter who it is, and it could be in Europe. I don't care where we play. We're gonna play Sun Devil football.
These two schools are strangers on the field, but not the head coaches. Todd Graham and A&M's Kevin Sumlin go way back, coaching against each other at different schools in Conference USA. So both understand what type of game to expect here in Houston.
The overall quality that Arizona State brings to the table, you don't have time to, as they say, adjust to game speed. You better get up to game speed right away.
The national exposure, and when you're trying to get better, the only way you can do that is to play the best, and so that's why we're here.
Hey, an interesting note, you know, these two coaches were only hired 3 days apart and have almost identical records in the last 3 seasons. Todd Graham is 28-12. Kevin Sumlin, 28-11. Yeah, the first meeting between ASU and Texas A&M, it should be a lot of fun. In Houston with the Sun Devils, Cameron Cox, 12 Sports.